Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Kasande Chishimba, and this is the Urban Sports Report. It is Sunday, July 10th when I'm recording this, so I'm all eagled up as you can see. Training camp doesn't start for a couple of weeks, but it's all good. I'll rep year round. But we are here today to talk Sixers, Ben Simmons, of course. Last night in Las Vegas, the Sixers met up with the Lakers, and it was a pretty good game. First of all, the energy for a summer league game was like through the roof. I'm not sure exactly what the Thomas and Mack Center out for the Running Rebels in Las Vegas holds. Like, I'm not sure what the capacity is, but it looked like it had to have been like at least 15,000 people, and they were pretty geeked up for the game, so that was pretty cool. But the marquee matchup, of course, was Ben Simmons, number one pick, versus Brandon Ingram, the number two pick. And I don't think people got maybe what they wanted or what they expected. They're similar in height, but they pretty much had Ben Simmons pretty much at either the 4 or the 1 position, and Ingram was pretty much at the 3. They really didn't match up much of the game yesterday. I did see a play when Simmons was guarding Ingram at the top of the key, and I think Ingram kind of wanted the ball, and the crowd was kind of like, pass him, give him the rock, but that never really materialized. But grading the game for summer league, I mean, what can you say? It was maybe like a B minus. It was pretty sloppy. It was like exciting and sloppy at the same time. Definitely like in the first quarter, you definitely saw it was almost like a lot of nerves because the crowd was really into it, and I think they really wanted that deal between Ingram and Simmons because for the last 3-4 months that's been the talk. Ingram number 1 or Simmons number 1. So a lot of people wanted to see how it would actually come together on the court, but it was much ado about nothing really at the end of the day. As far as Ben Simmons, obviously me being a Sixers fan, what I'm looking at is how is Ben Simmons looking, because he is the future of our franchise. And I would give Ben Simmons a B. He was doing what he does, facilitating, and he was doing it very, very well. He did have 7 turnovers, but that doesn't change my opinion or alarm me really that much. I mean, it was sometimes it looked like they were just trying things out, and I do take into consideration that they've only been playing together for about a week, so it's not like these are guys that he's been playing with over the course of months and years and they don't have chemistry. Those kind of things happen, and if you handle the ball a lot, you are going to get a couple of turnovers a game. We just got to hope that it's not like in the high Russell Westbrook turnover numbers. But other than that, I thought he was good. But we saw it again last night, the hesitation for Ben Simmons offensively as it pertains to scoring. And I think that this is something that they have to address. And it's not like it's the worst thing in the world right now. It is Summer League. You don't want to get too far ahead on things. But I do think that Summer League is a great place for you to hone your skills and for you to gain confidence heading into preseason and the regular season when you're going to be playing against the NBA's best night in, night out. He doesn't have to. There are 2 particular things where I want, well, not 2, there are 3 particular things that I think that the Sixers coaching staff has to emphasize for him to work on and to be aware of. I think for him to get to the next level, for not just his own growth, but as far as helping the Sixers in the best way that he can. First thing is him as a dedicated driver. A lot of time when he drives to the basket, he's driving to pass it, and it's okay sometimes. I mean, you see some of his assists that he gets when he draws the attention of the second defender, and then you have a cutter, whether it was McConnell, Lawawa, Rashawn Holmes. He had some great assists to them when he drew that second defender and was able to just dish off with a little slip pass here and there. So that's great. I don't want him to change that because that's part of what makes him, this potential great player. But you have to have times when he drives to the basket and he's like, I'm going to the basket to either score or get fouled. He has to do that. Too many times you saw him have a lane to the basket and he will go at like half speed. Not because he doesn't have the ability to finish, but because he's always looking for the pass. And you don't want to start overpassing. Second thing is the spot up jumper. Look, I'm at the point where if he were to go 10 of 27 on jumpers, long twos and threes, whatever, I would rather him be 10 for 27 than 2 for 7. You know, you have to shoot. Look, this is summer league. This is summer league. He is 19. This is his first year. He hasn't even played like a real NBA game yet. Work out the kinks. And when it comes to shooting, you know, one thing that anybody knows, whether you watched the game, whether you played the game, there's nothing like repetition. And you have to get up those shots in game speed. I love the shot that he shot in the first preseason game versus it was the Celtics. The Celtics, they played in the first game on 4th of July, and he had that shot on the left elbow where he caught it, you know, kind of squared up and just went right up with it. I thought that was a shot that he's going to get a lot throughout his career when his defender is going to be lagging off of him. You have to take that open jump shot, and even just having the comfort of taking it will actually open up what he really wants to do, it as it pertains to facilitating. Because when people know that you're not afraid to get that shot off, the defender comes up, and one advantage that Ben Simmons has is that at his size, he's going to, you know, have the advantage athletically versus other guys who are 6'9" and 6'11" that are going to be guarding him. So if he even just shows that he's going to shoot it and starts to shoot it with confidence and hits at a decent percentage, you have to respect it. It opens up lanes and just allows him to do a lot more around the rim and for other teammates. Another thing that a lot of people have talked about his jump shot. A lot of people have talked about him overpassing. But another part that I really want to see him work on is off the ball. I noticed a lot of times when you have him and TJ McConnell on the floor and whoever's going to be the point guard that's going to be running alongside of him, he has to be more engaged off of the ball. Too many times you see Ben Simmons when he doesn't have the ball just probing around the three-point line, and it's like he's just waiting and he's a bit disengaged from the offense. He's kind of just standing around waiting to get the ball again to kind of set up the offense. And he's simply too good of an athletic specimen to be doing that. You have to be, just as an NBA player, you have to keep moving. You get so many easy baskets from ball and player movement. So I would like to see him moving around a little bit more, and also them creating more action for him to get some layups, dunks, free throws. That's what kind of happens. He can't just get into the mindset of, okay, I'm the point guard and I'm just waiting for the guard to give me the rock at the top of the key or on the high wing so I can create something. So those are some things that I definitely would like to see them work on, and I do want to see them implement those things. And I believe they have about 3 or 4 more summer games left, and he's probably going to play in like 2 of them because it seems like they've been kind of like just splitting it up. So those are some things that I came away with. Hopefully you guys watched the game. I DVR'd it just in case I wasn't going to be able to watch it last night, but I did catch it live. If you guys have any questions, comments, hit me up in the comment section below, and also hit me up on Twitter. I am on Twitter, UrbaneSports215. Thanks for joining me again. Peace.